Are you wondering what makes a business practice in network marketing classy and not tacky? Well, to kick off our very first episode of the Classy Mom CEO, I'm going to help you decipher the difference between a business practice that raises the bar in our industry versus one that may hurt us in the long run. Hey guys, my name is Andrea Weiss, and I help classy and not tacky home business entrepreneurs build the business of their dreams, earn the income they want, and create a lifestyle that they love, all while feeling fabulous doing it. So let's dive in, you guys. What exactly makes a business practice tacky and what makes one classy? One of the things that I absolutely love about the network marketing industry is pretty much anybody who wants a chance at success can do so in this avenue. We all know that the startup cost and the initial investment into something like this is really low and really affordable. And it gives everyday people like you and me the chance to have huge success. It doesn't matter where we've been in life. It doesn't matter what jobs we've had, what our grades were, even if we graduated high school. It doesn't matter where we have been. When we join a company, the path to success is right in front of us, and we are able to, we are ordinary people with the chance to live an extraordinary life. And I absolutely love that. However, some people may slip through the cracks a bit. And in doing so, they may do things and teach things that maybe aren't too classy and can possibly lower the bar in our industry. Now, the good news is there are so many people, way more like me and like you and so many others, that love this industry and we value it and we want to share it with others. And by doing so, we want to work in very classy ways. So have hope that there are people out there that are going to do massive, I think, revolution to this industry and raise the bar. So what's classy and what's tacky? I'm going to give you guys 3 ways to figure that out. There are so many, but let's get started with 3. And the first one is like really simple. Basically, how do you feel about it? A lot of times we are looking around us for answers, and the truth lies within us a lot. And I think as business owners and moms, we really don't give ourselves much credit with our intuition. And I think that's what we need to do. So when you are considering a business practice or a way of working your business or something's being taught to you, stop and say, how do I feel about this? Do you feel good about it? Do you feel empowered? Are you excited about the lives you can change and the people you can impact? Now, I want to stop you guys right here and warn you to not confuse, not wanting to step out of your comfort zone with saying something doesn't align with your convictions and how you want to work. When you join the network marketing industry, there are things that you're not going to want to do because you are so scared, and that's totally fine because you haven't grown into the person yet that's comfortable with it. And by doing it, you're going to grow into that person, okay? But here's the deal. Don't get so caught up in, this barometer of how I feel about it to mean if it's tacky or classy. Because a lot of times things just are out of our comfort zone. But they're very classy. They're very classy. Talking to people is classy. Asking people how they're doing. Offering your opportunity to people is classy. But there may be ways that aren't classy. So I don't want you guys to miss out on some really great opportunities and results for your business just because you're scared to do something. So make sure when you're asking yourself that question, am I afraid to do it? Or is it something that I just don't feel comfortable with because it's not a way I want to work my business? So maybe you're a little confused with that. Andrea, I still don't know what's tacky and what's classy. The next thing you can do is ask yourself, am I putting the needs and other people before me? Now, in network marketing, like I said, since success can be right at our fingertips, there may be times we may be tempted to rush things or push things or do things simply because we want to reach our goals now. Now, for instance, maybe you have a monthly goal that you want to reach and you're a little short and it's the end of the month, or perhaps you are going for a rank advancement and you need some volume to get there, and you're really tempted just to do whatever it takes to get there. And maybe you'll make some sales that aren't going to benefit anybody but you. You know, maybe you have a potential customer that's going to come to you and say, I see this product that you have. Tell me more about it. And as you talk to the customer and learn more about them and where they are and their goals and where they want to be, you may realize that, you know what, this product isn't the best for them. You know, and in that scenario, the best thing you can do is be honest with them and tell them that. Because if you make a sale and that product doesn't help the customer, they're going to eventually know that, you know what, you really weren't trying to take care of me. You really wanted just to make a sale. And that's not going to look good for you. That's not going to look good for your company, your business, and for our industry. So in that scenario, yes, I know you want that volume, but you know what? That's going to be short-lived because people are going to catch on to you. What you can do is you can tell that person, you know what, I really want to help you, but I just don't think this is going to be a really good fit for you right now. I wish I had something for you, but right now I just don't think this is the best thing. That person is going to totally respect you and be thankful that you were looking out for them and not yourself. And you don't know where they're going to be down the road. Maybe they're going to have another problem and need one of your products that absolutely is going to help them. Or maybe, you know, they're going to want your opportunity or come across a friend or a family member that needs exactly what you have to offer, and they are going to recommend you to that person. And that means so much more amazing business for you down the road. So always make sure to ask yourself, am I putting the needs of myself first or others? And that's going to be a great way to dictate whether it's classy or tacky. The third way is ask yourself, does this business practice stand the test of time? Now, network marketing, you know, has been around for so long, and I truly believe it's going to be around forever. This isn't going anywhere. And times are changing, technology changes, the way people react to other people is changing. So the way we work is going to be different, you know? So don't think that just because something worked 20 years ago that it can't work now. I'm talking about the underlying feeling and behind that. So, you know, things like kindness and authenticity and connecting with other people, that's never going to go out of style. That's always going to be in, and it's always going to be very classy. But, you know, there may be avenues that aren't going to always work for us. Now, here's an example if you're a little confused. Prospecting is part of this industry. I will never tell anybody to not prospect. I have prospected, I have asked people, I have done the scary thing and have sent them messages. And what I noticed was when I sent those messages, truly connecting with the person and thinking, oh my gosh, you would be so good at this. And I know you need this and I would love to mentor you. That relationship went so much further than maybe just prospecting just to say I prospected. Now, you know, one of the things that you may notice is that social media platforms may do things in a way to discourage tacky business practices. Now, here's an example. Say that you want to prospect on a Instagram or Facebook. Sending 100 copy and pasted messages to random strangers is tacky. Yes, you're prospecting, but it's tacky, and that could potentially get you blocked. And if it can get you blocked or get your account disabled, you know that people don't like it, and you know that it's probably not the best business practice. However, these are still social media sites that you can connect with people. So maybe you send out 10 messages a day to people that you've connected with, that you've learned about, that you know about their lives. Maybe you've sent a few messages back and forth and you've gotten to know them and you want to ask them and present your opportunity to them. Awesome. Now, do you see the difference? Both scenarios, you're sending messages, but in the first scenario, there's no authenticity or kindness there. It is just robotic, okay? That's not going to stand the test of time. But in the other scenario, you know, you're really connecting with others and you're really learning about them and reaching out to them and making a friend. So that's how you can tell the difference between those things that are going to stand the test of time. Another thing is, if you're afraid that people are going to find out what you're doing and possibly be turned off by it, you know it's tacky. So If you really want one of those 100 people to know that you sent that same exact message to 99 other people, probably not. But if one of the 10 find out, they're going to be very honored and think, wow, she thinks, you know, that I'm on the same caliber with these people. And that's pretty cool. So you guys, I love this industry. I want nothing more than to encourage and grow so many other classy networkers. And I'm so excited to connect with you. Now, I have put together a completely free resource guide. It's called the Magnetic Network Marketer Blueprint. And I don't know if this is something that you want or need, but it is a resource guide that I put together just for you that has laid out exactly what I did in the beginning of my business to draw people to me, to ask me about my products and my opportunity, and to grow a really big business fast. So I want you to go ahead and click on the link below and get this free resource guide and let me know what you think. So you guys, that wraps up our first episode of the Classy Mom CEO. I am so excited. Thank you so much for joining me. Stay classy, and I'll see you on the next episode.